slide is basically 3 key takeaways, which I just want to underline before we go into a discussion and questions. So I think that the 3 main important pillars of like triggering or improving or using behavior change for better air quality, I think is once like target all stakeholders of the organizations. Like we often go into schools where like maybe one person is very passionate about improving the air quality, but the whole organization is not really behind it. And this is often where it kind of fails or it gets stuck. So I think it's really, really important that you target all stakeholders in the organization. So head of school, teachers, parents, students, as well as like the operations teams, for example. Then secondly, I think it's really important to not just focus on one communication tool, like for example, reports or benchmarks or certification or displays or even workshops, but to really, I call it a communication mix, like to really look at a lot of different ways to communicate and trying to basically use as many as possible and also looking at what works and what doesn't work in that organization. And then I think lastly, if we can incentivize healthy air quality achievements, then we come into some kind of like self-enforcing loop that they see, okay, the more we do to create healthy air, the more we can actually win, the more we can gain. It might be just prestige or it might be profitability. But if we manage to get into this kind of cycle, then it's basically a self-enforcing loop. And that's the ideal situation for, I think, this